Control, Houston, Texas, where the Rockets are ready to engage in an interconference showdown. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Taking a look at Charlotte.
And you have to view this as an opportunity. Oftentimes on those short road trips, you really want to take care of your business. Show you can win those games on the road and keep that momentum.
Ware jams it in off the great move.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Chalk up 2 there. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. George, that's a two-pointer. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Shots good by Green.
Okay, that's some impressive range from Green. Daring the defense to cover him that far out? Well, look, he can have that.
Pass to Garuba. Paul George with the steal. Here's Messi. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here is Miller. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Brooks with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Smith outside. High post try. Rebound by Williams. Charlotte trailing. Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
On the wing, George. Inside. Poked away. Outside, Ball. Here's Okogie. Five on the clock. And it's Williams finishing it off.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Green up on top. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Just a beautiful jump shot. Green is the prototype NBA two-guard.
Left side, Ball. Makes it off the glass. Ball's got 7 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Nisi. Tries to keep it alive. And so Houston again turning it over. Some changes for Charlotte. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lopez a screen. Man can't hit.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Brooks, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Salong. Deep two from Lopez. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Stolen by Jackson. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Hornets ahead. They're up by 2.
The Hornets, 13.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
So it's the Hornets now. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Murray. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
He's just a fun player to watch in these moments. Murray uses his defense to generate his offense sometimes.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. And VanVleet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that VanVleet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
Outside Jackson. Back to man. Lopez a screen. Shot clock at 6. Man can't hit.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Reeves. His three-pointers off the mark. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Mann. And here is Lopez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? He told her, they're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Mann. Crops in the layup for 2. Mann's got his first bucket in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
VanVleet wide open. Again, the Hornets score.
Set him up properly. VanVleet will knock that down.
Murray surveying the D. Going inside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Man with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Rockets leading by 3. Murray with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And it's Murray penetrating. 2 points. That one goes. Murray's got 10 points in the quarter.
Outstanding work in the pick and roll. Murray is just keeping things simple in these sets.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, George. Plays it up and banks it in. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Ball. Okogie for 3. And Ware pulls it down. The 3 from George. Up again. And there's Brooks putting it right back in. Now it's a 7-point Houston lead.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Stolen by Brooks. George with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. George looking over the floor. Over in the corner, Green. The kick out to Ball. They grab their own miss. Pass to Garuba. Now here's Ball. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Houston bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Outside, Green. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Ware. To the middle. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Williams a screen. To the inside. And then Williams slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. So, RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Green, the screen. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside, George. Rebound by Williams. Hornets trail by 7. Ball with it. Now Green defending. Miller outside. There's the triple. Rockets with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And it's Green with the jam.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around him.
Here's Ball into the lane. Down low. Stolen by George. In the corner, Smith with it. And the wide open shot from Green. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Green's got 10 points.
He can get it down off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Deep two from Ball. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The drive by Green. Misses from close range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Hornets making a change here. Here's Smith. Here's Messi. That shot off the mark. Outside, Ball. Looks for Miller, gets it to him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And offensively, Miller is terrific on the perimeter, but he can also play above the rim as well.
Green deciding where to go with it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Miller outside. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Now just a 5-point Rocket lead.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
The Rockets look good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Van Vliet outside. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
To the paint. Boom, he jams it straight down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And we've reached the end of the third. Rockets lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
22. The Hornets, 36.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 6. And Reeves comes to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to man. Puts it up. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Rockets leading by 6. On the wing, Reeves. Here's Ware. Rocket 6. Wide open look here for Murray. Drills it from outside. Murray's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Rockets. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Salon. Now, man. Jackson with the screen. Launches it. Man gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
From deep, Reeves. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Here's Mann. Pass to Salon. Charlotte moving the ball around. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 6. On the wing, Murray. Now Vanderbilt. Up top, Reeves. Back to Vanderbilt. Off target from three-point range. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Jackson. Highsmith grabs the miss. Reeves outside. Nice move. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And some changes here for the Hornets. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Houston.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Great open look there. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
The kick out to Ball. Williams a screen. And Ball slams it in.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's George. And Garuba pulls it down. Hornets trail by 10. Miller outside. The offensive rebound. And Williams is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And the Rockets with possession here. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Smith. Back to Green. From 17 feet out. Another miss by Houston.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Miller outside. Over Green. Williams' shot is off. 59 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. Charlotte making a switch. And both free throws good for Paul George. 55 seconds left in the 4th. Outside, Ball. It's Williams, high post. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
The three from George. And the 3-ball is good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 11. So we see the Rockets taking the win here.